All right, looks like we're live tonight. Hope to see you guys in here 2 minutes late. I haven't advertised this live stream one bit, but that's okay. That's what we do. Been on Discord a little bit. I've had like pretty much a busy week since last Saturday, and I know last Friday we live streamed and gave stuff away, but tonight's going to be more of a just sit down and talk session. It was kind of what I had planned for last Saturday, but our baseball game ran late, and I was just like, I was tired. So we're doing different things. I've posted some videos since you guys have last seen me. I'm going to get to your comments here in just a second. I've basically started this thing, and then I haven't got to your comments yet, so I'm sure I've got like 5 guys in here right now. Okay. I'm going to get to your comment. Okay. So there we go. Too much sauce is in here. Fresh bee, Vigil, Jake's in here, and then so yeah, that's good. I'm glad you guys are in here. Thank you for joining us. And I guess you guys are the subscription squad guys that got it in early. There's Kevin De Silva and Gamma Rain in here. Thanks guys for joining us in. Go ahead. 9 viewers. Thank you guys. All right. Hey. So I've obviously titled this video, and this is, like I said, this is going to be more of a general session. There's no giveaway tonight. It's just kind of a general, hey, what's up kind of session. If you got something to say, or you got questions asked, or you want to request videos, like I'm all for it. So anyway, you can leave, all kinds of, comments that you want to leave tonight. Obviously, you want to see what I've got for sale on my eBay page. There's a few things on there so far, football wise, not much. So, but I have decided basically that I'm, going to sell some of my old stuff, kind of clearing out the closet, so to speak. And doing that, hopefully we'll raise a little money so we can get a couple new things around here for different kinds of videos that are coming up. So yeah, everything seems to be in working order. Hopefully the live stream is going well. I think the camera has done a lot of good for this. Obviously you can see a lot more of a wider shot than the old camera we used to have, but you guys help fund that with the live streams, and obviously watching the videos, it really helps. Be sure, if you haven't checked out my new video today on how to attach a Riddell backplate to the SPX quarterback receiver pads, go check that out. It's a little bit different of a configuration of how you have to attach a backplate or a rib protector to those pads. So go check that out. I had someone comment that, they got the pads and they didn't know how to attach the chrome backplate. Well, what's really easy is to, turn them in. Well, actually it's right here. And basically the video is obviously here's the back plate and what you do to fit those pads, because the back plates, the perforated holes are very close together. So you just go like this and the back plate fits like that. If you haven't seen that video, go watch it later and, check that out. I thought, and I've got another video going to come out on the battle back plate, how we're going to attach the battle back plate to that set of pads as well, because in my eyes it's a pretty popular pad, and I would obviously like to have some other ones that are, and that's the whole point of the eBay thing, is selling so we can get some new things to kind of review and look at. So yeah, I got several guys in here. Yeah, so Pikachu Plaza's in here, Bryant. Thank you guys for joining in here tonight. But basically what I put on eBay earlier, right before I got on here, I listed a few things. I don't know if they're exactly on there right now. I don't know if it takes eBay a second. They've been acting slow lately. There's Supreme Young in here. Oh yeah, because they're on here right now. Basically right now, well, what the crap? They're on here. Should be. It says they're on there, but it's not showing them. That's weird, because it's got that they're active. I don't get that. But otherwise, I've got a Riddell Revo Edge helmet. It's a white with a gray face mask. It's on eBay. Starting bid was like $22 and buy it now price of $48. $12 shipping. Anything big, it's $12 shipping for me. That's I mean, anything that, you know, weighs that much starts to jack up the shipping costs. So it's got to be $12. And then I put a pair of Shut 3.0 mid-flex pads. It's the orange and black pair of pads that I have. And I've just decided to, you know, kind of start selling those as well. Because I don't have any need for them. They're sitting in my garage. And somebody left a comment on one of my videos, and I've not responded to their comment, but commonly, you know, this is what happens. Challenger says, "Hey, keep it up, man. Great live video." Thanks, man. But somebody commented the other day. Let's find it here. Someone says, "Do you just buy this stuff, Den?" They spelled Den as D-E-N. Den, you don't use it. So, but I've got to respond back to them and be like, no, I actually use some of the stuff. But in a sense, like, it's made for you guys. Like, it's not about me. Like, I'm making the content for you guys, obviously. And so sometimes when people, you know, say, like, you know, you buy stuff just to like have the video up, it's just international shipping. I do have that set up for some. I don't believe all my stuff is internationally. I can change that if you're super interested. But just know that it's going to cost me more to ship it internationally through them. So I've got to, like, I have to kind of jack the price up a little bit, and that's unfortunate for international people or people that aren't in the United States. And I hate that, but you know, I have to, if I've got to make money on the stuff, but I'll see what I can look into about it. There might be some gloves listed. It really depends how far I get into it. Mostly it's going to be bigger stuff. Are you going to buy one of those new chrome battle back plates? Yeah, eventually. Probably, it would be probably one of those things that we buy as we go along here. It is going to be something that we look into. We talked about them last week, Kevin, on here. Either a week ago, we looked through the battle catalog. I know I sent you that as you showed me, you know, some of the stuff on eBay. And that was where I first saw it, was on eBay. And I don't know if they're on Battle's website yet. I'm curious to know, because I think they were going to be $44, $40 or $45 or something like that. Let's see. Here we are. Yeah, I am looking into getting one of those, though. I would say by now, surely they've got it. It won't be long, though, if it's not now. It looks like it's not, but I don't know for sure. I have to look at, let's see, it's under protective, football backplate. They've got gold, black, white, and then the decals. So, yeah, we'll definitely look into that as we go. I think that in itself is going to be another good video when we get that one. Obviously, I've reviewed it like twice and shown you how to attach it and all that. And obviously, I'll have another video coming afterwards. But I do think we're going to have kind of a chrome aesthetic as well. We were talking about I was talking with my guy today who's doing the shoot for me. And so we're looking into doing some different things. So don't worry, we've got some more videos coming with some fun stuff like chrome, pink, breast cancer stuff, all kinds of things. I'm really selling out big on the whiteout video. I want you guys to really be, you know, when we get that video out, I've been campaigning for this the whole time. Like, I really think this is something that could change the game as far as how our channel is. And I think you guys that are subscription squad have been looking forward to it. And I'm telling you, like, it's coming. I don't know, like, how it's going to turn out. And I want you guys just to like the crap out of that video, comment. Let's get it big. You know, let's start this whiteout. Let's start this aesthetic trend in our football community, and, you know, and go with this. And, you know, I don't know, I'm just excited about it. And it got me really excited today to talk about it and to possibly, you know, start funding these other projects that I've got. And partly it's going to come through the work of Patreon, as that's kind of working. Patreon's kind of been put on hold at the moment. It's not any closer to being released since I talked about it last week. I've just been so busy with all kinds of baseball season, and it's starting to wrap up. So, you know, that's what I'm really struggling with right now, is just to find the time to put into it. But I'm working hard on it, and I'm going to have it available for you guys here in the near future. So Patreon is coming. Lyman HD is in here. Go ahead and say hi. Hi. Yeah, so I'm super excited for Patreon to come out. I actually am going to log on there and see what I can see on there, because I'd started to work on it. But you know, we talk about chrome aesthetics, you know, and the things that I think of are like the battle chrome, you know, mouth guards, and I think we could do probably like a battle look or whatever, you know, with like their chrome back plates. I mean, which one should I get? They're coming out with 4 of them. He's like, already know the routine. Yep. Of all those back plates, the chrome ones, which one would we want to see? They have red chrome, blue chrome, silver, and then gold chrome as well. So let me know what you want to see, and we'll go off that. Kevin says, my school is doing a hell week of sorts next week, and we have to get to school at 6:30, and coaches run us and weight lift. That's awesome. I've been doing sort of a boot camp for linemen in basically 2 days a week, and that's really been going well. So we kind of been doing that. We come in at 7. The blue chrome, the best. Yeah, that one looks really neat. And I really want to do, like, I want to look at blue as well, kind of doing some looks at blue, looking at, you know, that might be something, you know, where we do a blue and white aesthetic or something, because I think blue and white or blue and gold looks pretty cool together. So I think we'll kind of look into something like that as well with that. So definitely excited there. So yeah, we're getting further into this as we go, and I think it's really going to start to come together as we. I'm going to do my normal thing where I get on here and I start to look at, you know, football gear, see what's out. I feel like I haven't been in front of the computer on here in this room in like a week, and I know it's true because, like, you know, last Friday I got here and don't yawn. No, not yawning. I got in here and, you know, we talked about the stuff last week, and then I'm just kind of I'm looking forward to, you know, really getting into more of this once, you know, I have a little more free time in the summer to look forward to, you know, being a part of Patreon and getting you guys signed up for that and checking that out as well. And I'm also just excited for the fact that, you know, we get to do quite a bit this summer, and when we'll have plenty of content for you guys to come out. You know, I'm looking forward to doing more videos with you guys based on, like, you know, your guys or what you're wanting to see, and then also looking into, you know, different options on like I want to do another Top Gear on a tight budget video. And I think this year, since we did a skill player last year, let's see. Drew says, should I get the Riddell SPX or SPK Plus? I'm looking for some shoulder pads for the upcoming season. The Riddell SPX are probably, they're going to be more affordable than the SPK Plus. The SPK Plus have a few other features for them, depending on what position you are. Like, I really like the SPX Plus, or excuse me, the SPK Plus. I mix these up so much, so bear with me here. But the SPK Plus, I'm actually on Riddell's site right now, so I'm going to pull up the screen here for you, Drew, and kind of show you what I like. And man, guys, they got 15% off plus free shipping on face masks right now. Like, that's a heck of a deal. Like, for instance, I'm going to show running back, defensive back. Let me get this pulled up here, and then I'll show you. Obviously, you probably know what they look like, but you want to know my opinion. Let's see. I've got pads down here. So what I like about these are going to be cheaper, and they keep coming out with these every year. I mean, not that they're any different, but I just really like the setup of these. They have more features in the SPK line where you can remove these, pads in here to kind of fit exactly what you need. So you're a linebacker. So like this would be the set you would need. This is the SPX fullback linebacker set. There's the measurements on them. Here's the back. And then what's cool about the other ones is let me broadcast my screen here. I don't have the other ones. Actually, I've got the let's see. Oh gosh. Okay, y'all can see this screen, right? All right, let me go back here. So I've actually got the SPKs, the custom set of these. So like I can show you those and show you kind of what they're about. But they have the ripcord technology that the SPXs don't. I like the big, thick the straps that come with this. And then more specifically, they come with a cool back plate too. It comes standard. So that's pretty awesome as well. Crap. I'm sorry. I've been posting. I know you can't see it. Hang on. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay. So the Riddell Power SPK Plus, I like the fact they've got like the pads, the back plate, I should say, built in. So that's pretty neat to me. Like I said, back plate look pretty cool. You can, I believe, you are able to remove these pads as well here in the front. And obviously it tells you everything about them here. The removable channels inside and the adjustable deltoid pads, which for the longest time I was calling clavicle pads, and that's my fault on that. But yeah, I've messed up a couple of videos because of that. So I hope that helped. I've not seen your comment here in a sec because I had to pull that up and was very confused on what I was doing. I can show you. Looks like it would feel great. SPXs are a lot bulkier. I would agree with that. As far as compare, let me go get those real quick. I'll be right back. Those are in the other room in here. Hi. Okay. So Kevin's definitely right. Do SPX have adjustable pads as well? No, these are actually, I'm gonna move these down. Like the front deltoid pads, like they're not removable, so they're sewn in, so you can't actually remove those. You know, and then this is probably closest to, you know, the SPA, excuse me, the CPK. These pads, you know, obviously this is the same shell, and they are a lot thinner. Like, I'm going to show you just how thin these are, you know, kind of just like how sleek they are. So, like, let me fix this. Sit back. So they fit a lot. This is an XL, and you can remove this pad. When I bought these off eBay, they were missing one of these deltoid pads, but I'm sure I can take one off my other pads. But yeah, these are awesome. Like, they're super sleek. Obviously, this would essentially be sort of the same thing that you would get. Only thing is that they're custom to with the specific, you know, liner. I like the kind of, it's almost like a fuzzy detail around the collar here. They're really nice. But how you remove them, if you didn't want these on here, you could, if you wanted to adjust them, you just like tear these away, okay, and you can get inside this and adjust it however you want. Like, if you want to kind of even take them out or adjust them, these look like they're down a little bit further, and you can probably move these up a little higher or whatever. Yeah, definitely more low profile as well. The other ones are bulkier, but, you know, this is basically your standard, you know, pad that, you know, a varsity player would wear. And this is, I mean, like, this is just a really nice pad. Like, I mean, like, if a college school has these, like, they're going to be custom to that school in a sense. And like, these are just real nice. Like, I really like the SPXs. And I've got the JPK pads that I like let some of my youth players wear. And actually, the funny story about those is, can you put the, yeah, these aren't going to fit me as well because they're a large, but I can show you the difference. And I'm probably a double or triple XL in pads, but that's kind of the difference. So they're probably going to fit me a little different in that way. I've got some thicker shoulders, but that's the difference. And obviously these don't fit me at all because these are a large. So, and obviously I'm so wide on these as well. But if you want to see them, here they are. Yeah. If somebody came on the live stream right now and they were like, Mr. Football's wearing pads. Yeah, this is what we do. We model pads. What about the O-line? What should we use? If we're talking about Riddell pads, I definitely recommend the you use the SP. Yeah, the SPX. Like, yeah, I think that's the way to go. You know, I think just in the sheer number of like pads that are out there today, as far as Riddell, like, I think you can't go wrong with these at all. But if you want something different and something unique, you know, a lot of people go for these pads like the SPKs. A lot of people like them. And I think do you have any back plates for running backs? I've got some. I don't know if they're going to be listed on eBay, but I mean, I've got all kinds of back plates. So, so yeah, I've got my definite share of different things, but got several. You know, I've got some shut ones, and Riddell is probably the one I've got the most of, and a couple of youth ones as well. Obviously, the battle one that we are using for the whiteout video. Kevin says I'm getting the Shut XV HD shoulder pads this year. Yeah, they're very affordable. I saw those at a clinic this year, going to a football thing for coaches, and those have been there for a couple of years now. And like, those are super affordable. Like, those are pretty neat. So we definitely talked about, I don't know if y'all remember the webinar I did on shoulder pads and kind of the different options that are out there. That was kind of when I was first getting into, really talking about, the pads and stuff. But those are definitely a good setup. And I'm on Sports Unlimited's website, and they've been real big on pushing their, their prospect pads that they came out with that look oddly enough like the shoulder pads that Shutt makes, which I'm sure they're just Shutt pads with Sports Unlimited's name on them. But the Lyman HGS needs some O-line gloves. I would right now, I'm big into the Nike D-Tac gloves, and I would say that those would be the best right now. I've not used anything else. I've not seen any Battle Lyman gloves. I'm actually on their site right now looking at theirs. Not overly impressed with what they've got, but and then you got they have the D-Tac 6 coming out this year. And they may already be out in different places. So I like the D-Tac 5. Obviously, I've talked about them here on the channel quite a bit, but I have not really tried any of the new Under Armour ones that come out with the combat gloves. So I've not really looked too much into that, but I would recommend the what am I trying to say? The D-Tac Lyman gloves. Yeah, I can show you some. I'll have to go get them. They're not sitting here beside me. Hunter, I'm gonna answer Hunter's question here, and well, Drew's answering his question here. For me, I've never been a running back, but if I was, I would probably go with high top cleats, something like the highlights, just for the sake of ankle protection. But I guess it really depends on the style that you play. So if you're a burner, maybe you wear the low top cleats and you risk the ankle injury. But ultimately, you can roll your ankle on the crossing a street. So it's like, I don't know if it necessarily matters. I know in my top things running back need video, I talk about basically the two types. If you're a burner speed guy, maybe you use the smaller ones, or you use low tops. But like Drew says, he feels slower. I would say, I don't know. Like I talked about. I mean, I think they could wear really anything. I think it depends on your style and how you're gonna attack the game. Too Much Sauce says, I don't know what shoulder pads I'm getting, but shoulder pads are expensive, but they'll probably be worth it. I agree. If you go out and buy, a good set and you put the money into them, like they're gonna pay off. And like if you guys are high school players, like, and I know a lot of you guys are, but if you're and I've been in all situations. I was at a school where we didn't have a whole lot of good pads, and we were actually fortunate enough to get some really good Douglas pads sent to us we knew we had people in the equipment manager world, and we got some from the Green Bay Packers. And I've always talked about those pads. Hunter just says, I'm a burner, but I want ankle support. Man, I know. That's tough. What about the Cam Newton cleats? I've not seen those very often, but like I got some of my linemen that have been wearing those over the last few years. I've seen, they'll be wearing the Cam Newton cleats. I don't know if, those are high top. I don't know how those compare side by side with the highlight cleats. I've not bought highlight cleats since basically when I got them when they first came out in 2012 for the channel. Yeah, I think if you taped, you're doing yourself good there. If you taped ankles, you could do that. Obviously there's ankle braces, and you don't necessarily have to get like the the true like lockdown ankle braces that some people get. Maybe you just kind of get the lower level protection, you know, because otherwise cleats themselves just have that little extra padding up top. So if you just had the brace, maybe that helps. So maybe that helps to where you don't stretch out those ligaments and essentially, because when you tear your ligaments, that's when you sprain, and then further from a sprain is a break, and then so that's kind of the issue. Look at me. I could give a human anatomy course online. I know so much. Like I tell kids up front, like, you know, this class, you know, we talk a lot of clinical like stuff, you know, stuff that like nurses would get into with like understanding stuff, but like I have the background for like sports science. So you know, I talk quite a bit about injuries. We're talking about the digestive system right now. So we're in like the physiology side of the body. But when we talk about bones and stuff, we usually talk about ligaments and muscles and injuries and all kinds of fun stuff like that. So I really enjoy teaching anatomy. It's my first year I've taught it. I've been able to teach it for a few years. And every year I kind of interject stuff that I've learned over the years from that. But yeah. It's good stuff. Check this out. So I was working on a video. I recently got, let me make sure this is in frame here, but I got this butterfly restrictor in the other day from eBay. I've not shown this to you, but yeah, we got, I got this in, and I started, and some of the reasons I've got these other pads, I was trying to see what this actually fits on. Because it's kind of limited, because you would think obviously it works with Douglas pads and it works great on these snapper pads, but I've never worn one of these. I had one last year and I put on a kid's pads, but it's kind of cool. I don't know, it's pretty neat. And then a few months ago I found one of these, like a cover that goes on these to where you can change out the color, and this is purple and black. Not that it really has a true thing, but I don't know, I'm saving that to do a video on this and show like different options. Do any giveaways tonight? No giveaways tonight, but I am offering to tell you guys that I've got stuff that's going on eBay. I've got like two or three football items that are even on eBay right now, but there's more coming. So yeah, I'm basically the equipment guy. You know, I do all the fitting. I'm not sure what I'm going to be fitting here in the next few days, because we're going to be doing spring ball. I don't know if I want to be doing helmets or shoulder pads. I don't really care what. I'll do anything. I'll do it all. But I know that it'll take forever if I do it all. So we got to, I don't know, I'm probably going to do helmets, stuff like that. But yeah, I handle all the equipment stuff. It's really fun. I enjoy it. I've done it for the last 3 years or so. Yeah, I'm not, no giveaways tonight. You know, I didn't have time to really get anything together giveaway wise. I think it's just because, you know, there's just a lot going on with me right now with baseball. I'm just trying to get it over with. Not really trying to get it over with. I want us to do well, but you know, I'm just I'm really tired. If you haven't ever seen. Drew says, I looked at the X-Tech pads, but I think they wouldn't last. I would have to be replaced more frequently. Yeah, $500 is just too much. I don't know. But I was going on something earlier about you guys in high school that pay for pads. And like I said before, I've been in situations where the pads at the school aren't very good, and you feel like you have to go and buy your own thing. I mean, she said, should I move to center? Or I don't know, man. I would do whatever is going to benefit you, get you on the field. Like if that means you have to play a position you don't necessarily like, but get you on the field, I mean, you're on the field. You know, I feel like any lineman should be able to play any spot as long as you have the right skill set for the offense that you're needed in. But Drew's talking about the X-Tech pads and how much they cost. Like I know people that are on Instagram that are super high and super big on these X-Tech pads, and like they're big in the NFL right now. But I don't like that's just too much for a program like a high school to handle out, and that's crazy. If like you gotta have money, like $500. All right, think about what you can buy for $500, man. You could buy like probably like a PlayStation 4 and an Xbox One. You know, you can buy like 2 video game systems. You know, I would think, and then have money probably left over. Creates a new channel called Mr. Football Equipment Manager. Reviews a Gatorade towel gets 100 or 12 or gosh, I'm struggling with numbers. I get so many views. That's awesome. And I can't believe the Gatorade towel has that many views. That's insane. You could buy 500 tacos, you know, for $500 if you had that need. You sure as heck could do that. But we're going to talk more about the butterfly restrictor in another video. That'll be something that's coming out. Furthermore, you know, and we talk about, you know, the quality of pads. We talk about the quality of pads, you know, and stuff. I think you can't go wrong with buying something from Riddell and getting it to last 3 years. You know, I think that's totally acceptable. You know, if you can buy a set of pads your sophomore year and go all the way through senior year with them, like I think they did their job. Like, and I would like to see, you know, how pads last over a few years. You know, and I'm kind of curious to see within our own program how these SPX pads hold up. I'm not sure how long they've had them. We bought 6 new ones this year. And actually one of them sitting right here on the floor that I borrowed, but borrowed and bringing them back. And somebody asked about a Speed Flex. Well, I do have a Speed Flex sitting here. What type of pads would be good for a running back? Usually shut, using a shut Y Flex now. As far as Riddell pads go, and I know I'm big in Riddell, I'm big into Douglas. I like shut. I really liked the mid flex. I'm not sure what. Drew, I'll let you know, man. I'm gonna go. Thanks for insight. I'll try to get more. Yeah, the streams happen every Saturday at 8 p.m. Central Time. That's when we start the live stream, and we usually go for about 2 hours, but not really. 2 hours is really long for us. We're usually on for about an hour and a half at most at times. During the season, we go a little longer, but because usually y'all have more to talk about. But we start at 8 p.m. Central Time. So wherever you are located, you just got to find out what. I'm in the Central Time zone, so 8 p.m. Is when I start. So it may be 9 or 10 or, you know, 7 or 6, depending on where you're located. Hunterson Justice asked, what type of pads would be good for a running back using Y Flex now? When I was, and I'm guessing you're a youth player. I don't know that for sure, Hunterson, but I really liked the shut mid flex 3.0 pads. See you, Drew. I used I say I used them. I had a youth team, and we used those pads a little bit. And actually, one of those pads are on eBay right now. It's the orange and black pair of shoulder pads that I've got. And if you guys are looking for my eBay, it's in the description box. There's a link to my eBay page. You're going to see different things on there that's not football related. Like there's some football cards on there and stuff like that. And obviously some stuff I'm trying to sell. But I don't know why those haven't uploaded on here. Maybe, I don't know if, oh, there it goes. I got one watcher already on the Riddell Revo Edge. So, but I've got those mid-flex pads, 3.0s on there for, yeah, I mean, these would be good for 13. That's them. shut mid-flex 3.0s, and they may have different ones out by now. These came out about a year or two ago, and let's browse. I would say, and if you didn't want shut, you could do. Let me pull up. I'm going to share my screen again and show you the options that Riddell has. What I like for their youth pads. Let me scroll down here at the bottom. You've essentially like let me find it here. The rival junior varsity pad would be pretty close to essentially what you would pay for, shut pads, the rival pads. I see these quite a bit. They're all right. And if you're wanting something like really good, like if you're wanting like a skill pad, might go with these, the JPX, which are just like the SPX pads. The SPX are varsity pads, but JPX SK stands for skill. So they're low cut, pretty much very neat looking. Like obviously they got back plate, so that's cool. I'm basically a fan, and I'm such a nerd for shoulder pads. But like the JPX, like, oh man, these are cool too. But there's these, and obviously the price tag's pretty high on these, but these are pretty cool as well. The JPK Plus, I've got these pads as well. They're just not the Plus. They're the JPK. They're the original JPKs that came out. But yeah, those are what I really like. And then we'll show you one more that I really like from Dick's Sporting Goods. I like the Bolt shoulder pads. I've reviewed those on here, so you may have to go. If you want to find a video that's got those in it, you might just look on my channel for them. They should be back about a year ago for those. And then let me see, football. I'm going to find those real quick for you. Helmets and protective gear. Shoulder pads. Let's see what those pads are running now, because they're actually on sale. They're $129, and these are going to be exactly like. I'm not going to say exactly because they have a couple other features that are different from the ones here. So if they'll pull up here, I'll show you. Yeah. So I've got a couple sets of these. They're real nice. And this is a good running back set. Like I said, these deltoid pads are not removable, but they're very close to the JPK pads, just with the overall look, the streamline. These are very thin pads, so they're going to fit very tight to the body. Very, very neat pads. I really like these. I got them for my youth players. I got about 3 pairs of those one year, and what? Oh, sorry. But yeah, that's kind of what I'd recommend, I guess. I like the second one you showed me. I'll look at that. Okay, good. The Speed Flex. Okay. All right. So I got this. This is not mine at all, but this is from the school. But this is one I wanted to take home and do a video on. I don't know if I'll actually do a video on it. I think I just brought it home to look at it. But yeah. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, there it is. It's a brand new one for this year. It's obviously still got the tag on it. So, but yeah, that's what we're looking into. So, but yeah, I've got the stuff on eBay right now. But you guys left a lot of good questions tonight on a lot of this stuff. So, definitely want to thank you guys for leaving a good little live stream for us. Hopefully, I've helped some of you guys out. But there's going to be more stuff listed on eBay as I go through the night. I'm not going to live stream for too much longer, just because I need time to get some stuff on eBay and do other things around and do some other videos. I'm trying to do some different things and show you guys, get ready for the different things we're doing. I got a couple of videos I got to film. Hopefully you guys saw the video I did today. Hope you guys like it. There's going to be more videos like that coming soon. So I'm super excited for, to continue this with you guys. It's a lot of fun. And in other news, I got Madden 18 today. I know I'm pretty late on Madden, and the new one will be coming out in like a month or two probably, Yeah, but that's how I go. I don't really want to pay $60 or $70. We don't like it. We love it. Yeah, I've got the Madden game. And so does that mean that the franchise mode is over that I was doing on here? I don't know. Me and my best friend from high school, we met up today, and he kind of got me into thinking about playing it again. And so we're actually going to get on here later tonight. I've got to add him on PlayStation Network, and we're going to play a franchise together. So we're going to kind of start a thing, and I think that's going to be real fun. So you guys, I know I only got like 3 of you guys in here, but would you guys like to see like our franchise, I guess, or like what we're going to do a fantasy franchise to where you like draft all your players or whatever. So I think that'll be fun. So, oh gosh, goodness. But yeah, I really want to get the channel one of these here. One of these. Gets the speed flex. So there's me in the speed flex. What happened to the 100% accurate kicker? I want to continue it. I at least want to get us through the season. And if that means I have to skip a few weeks and get to the playoffs, because that's just it's a lot of videos to do for 16 weeks of a football season. It's crazy. I don't want to leave you guys hanging because of guys like Kevin and the other guys that really enjoyed the series, that watch these videos every week. So I want to continue it. Just I've really got to work on it again. I love doing it. Like, it was fun. I can search for videos on your iPhone. I don't need that, Siri. Gosh, you watch. But yeah, Kevin was basically our only offense for a while, or the only way we could score points. So yeah, so that's that. But we're looking to do the Madden thing, and I don't want to forget to do that tonight because I don't want to leave him hanging on there if he's playing. Because, and that's the thing, my best friend, like, he's pretty good at Madden. And if we ever show us playing, just know I will get destroyed. That's all there is to it. Or I will fall asleep while playing him, and it'll be funny because he'll be mad that I fall asleep. Because that's what – basically, we've been playing online football games together since high school. And we haven't done it in a very long time. We used to play on the Xbox 360 way back in the day. And no, fighting the yawns. But yeah, I'm really looking into it. So we're gonna try to start that up, and I don't want to leave you guys hanging on Madden 17 or 16 or whatever, which one I have. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't even remember what Madden I have. I couldn't even think of it today. I don't know if I had 16 or 17. Anyway, well, you guys have been great tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. We've had a lot of good discussion tonight. I want to thank you guys so much for being on this live stream. We've got more videos coming out soon. I can't wait to get the whiteout video out for you guys. I know I've been talking about it forever, and I promise it's coming. Okay, it's ready. And when that video comes out, y'all got to like the crap out of it and share it and all that good stuff, man. Share it with your share it with your friends. Show them how cool it is, and how we're going to do it. So I hope that it puts us through the roof. I think we're going to be, once it gets released, it'll be at a good time. So I think it'll be fun. Bryant says, have a good night, my man. You too, Bryant. Hopefully, I guess you got your giveaway item in here recently that you were sent. I'm guessing. But yeah, I'm pretty much done on here, guys. If you got any more questions for me, more specifically, hit me up on the Discord, and we'll talk more on there. I'll try to be more accurate, not accurate. Good. I'm glad you got it. Hopefully you like those sleeves that you got. Hope you like those. And then I saw accurate because Kevin wrote something about the accurate kicker or whatever, but I'm going to try to get, I'm going to try to be more active on Discord. I'll post a link to the Discord in the chat here. You guys are welcome to come on there, and make sure when you go on there to do like a little bio about yourself when you join it, and it'll just kind of give you like, your YouTube name and all that stuff. So hopefully you guys find Discord pretty fun. I enjoy it. I'm glad that you guys talked me into, glad that you guys and Amber talked me into doing it. Man, we didn't see a couple guys in here tonight. We were missing some people from the normal crew. No Anthony, no Foo Killer. Those guys are probably busy, but those are the guys that are usually in here with us. And Too Much Sauce still in here. So have a good night, y'all. We'll see you back. Kevin said I used the battle mouthpiece you sent me, lacrosse. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you got use out of it in lacrosse. That's awesome. So glad you liked it. But thank you guys so much for watching tonight. We'll see you back here next Saturday. Check out the videos that are coming out this week. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time.